Greetings, everyone, for the actual final mission of
Yeah.
this game, Bad Company 2.
Look at all this scary shit.
You think Carolinkle's on that plane? Maybe. You gotta stop it either way.
Yeah, I got a freaking cover and it's got freaking homing bullets. Jeez. You know what? Let's try this once, because the load time in this game isn't atrocious. I'm going to try to sprint through this freaking mess.
Yeah, all tech is dead. Look at all this scary shit.
I want to see if this works. Remember last time in Bad Company 1 you could just sprint through the end game. Ow. It's kind of half working. Oh, hello, man, that spawned out of the ether. Ninja. This gun's not the strongest thing, but it just lays down a lot of fire all at once. So that kind of worked, me just sprinting through that big long street. I don't know if I could saw you. I'm just gonna keep my mag maxed out in this thing.
Похоже, я слышал там какое-то шевеление.
Не дергайся. Пусть подойдут поближе.
There we go. Well, that wasn't so bad.
So how you doing? You look good. That's real funny, Marlowe. If we don't die out here, I'm fixing on skinning you like a deer. Hey, the plane's moving. Look at the size of that thing. That's an AN-225. Mira means dream. It's an enlarged version of the AN-124. Big biggest ever built can carry 253 tons of equipment. What? I can know stuff. Equipment and kill the plane too? Yeah. Seems like ground zero is safe with scalar weapons, but outside it.
Well, anyway, I don't think we can knock that thing down. So who wants to hijack a plane?
I know stuff.
The plane's leaving.
We better fucking move! Down there!
Follow me. Come on. Go, go, go. Up the ladder. Go, go, go.
Away! Move!
It was a long night. Waiting, planning. But that thing about always darkest before the dawn? Sometimes you just need to turn on a light.
Alright, we're gonna let it ride, even if there is another mission, because that was short. Because I just ran through it. There will be no smoking on this plane, but gunfire is permitted. I'd have been like, we all have like some explosives between me and, Preston and Sarge. They could use their 40 mils, pop an engine. Hager could have shot an AT-8 at it, popped another engine.
Take his way. Go. Я услышал разведсводки. Они говорят, что весь этот шум устроил десяток спецназовцев.
Враг сзади!
Crap. God dang this frickin' game. Oh, there's the gun I've been looking for through the whole frickin' campaign. Frickin' Spetsnaz rifle. Now they're gonna give it to me. Stupid game.
Preston, back the car. Take his way. Go.
Враг сзади!
Right.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Thank God. Weapons. Almost no ammo, though.
Me too. God damn it.
I kind of remember this mission. Oh, they said act like ammo's a thing, and then it isn't.
Shit, stay low. Work on.
This is my gun right here.
Я услышал разведсводки. Они говорят,
Yes, I prefer one with just the iron sights on this gun. There's a reason for that. I love basic AK sights. Especially this freaking gun. This gun is so stupid. Like, this is as slimmed down as an AK-74 can get. There's almost no barrel. The stock is a folding metal stock. Nice work. I just really wish I could take the silencer off of this thing. God dang, get out of the way. go. Found you.
It'd take an act of God to get through that, or a lot of C4. Yeah, probably ripped the plate apart to do it.
You remember the layout of the cockpit?
Yeah, all up here. Don't worry.
Okay, anyone here ever fly a plane? Okay, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's go.
Enough of this sneaky shit.
Why do I have this piece of junk? I don't want that. I want this. Oh god, there goes a cat peeling out on me. Ow!
Point.
Once the smoke is in, you light them up.
No frickin' reason he just did that.
Go, go, go! Let him up, Chris!
Push on, damn it. There's no place to hide here. Let's get down red. Distract them.
There it is! The cockpit! Finally! Hey, I got that off! The walls are coming apart!
Well, that wasn't so bad. I mean, that shotgun was kind of nice for that, I guess, but...
Where the hell is Kirilenko?
We're about 130 clicks outside of Texas, closing fast. Sarge, we are out of time.
All the compound you have given me will shield us from the blast. Oh, and for that, I'm very grateful. Enjoy.
It's not entirely true we could get into the weapons room, is it?
Well, no, but
Ah, fuck it already. Retirement would have been boring anyway.
You are too late. We are nearly at 0 point.
I don't think so. Do it.
What are you doing?
get back, boys. Hey, it's showtime.
Where are my guns?
Grab a hold of something! All right, let's get the hell out of this thing.
Okay. What that was supposed to be. Oh boy. Wait, what? Oh, get the frig out of here, game. We're still like 8,000 feet in the air. That was dumb. There we go. Come here, Sweetwater. Come on. Woot! I found meine Parachuten, senor.
When the moon goes down in the valley of time, talking about time, when the sun, yes, the sun. We're in Texas, home, sweet home.
Okay. I guess I have to visit sooner or later. Oh, man, what are we gonna do now? Sarge? You ain't saying much.
I think you gotta ask Marlowe here. Thanks to him, I'm officially retired.
Yeah, hell of a job, Marlo.
Oh, shucks, sweets. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. It's cool, but, you know, this special ops shit, not my style.
Well, now we need to party, and I know an establishment you're gonna love. There's this girl called Chantel. She can
Squad,
stand
Ted.
Gentlemen, sir, at ease. You have the heartfelt thanks of the United States government. Now, I'm sorry as hell to say this, but I need you all to come with me.
But why, sir?
The Russians, they're invading. Sir. No, they're not, sir. We just blew up that fucking ultimate weapon of theirs. Yes. Invasion canceled, sir. Not here. They're coming in through Alaska. Alaska?
There are times it sucks to be right.
And on that, they leave us on a cliffhanger. They keep making Battlefields, yet they will not make a Battlefield Bad Company 3. You see? Canada's been invaded, they're coming in, they're already in the Midwest and the northern states. Why haven't we gotten a Bad Company 3 EA? Are you sitting there, you're going to make garbage like frickin' Hardline and 5 nobody frickin' likes. Hey, we're going back to World War II, but let's not include anything in World War II except a couple of British things that's just a bunch of garbage we can copy and paste from from Battlefield 1, because most of the stuff that wasn't about World War II used was actually stuff reused from World War 1. That much is true, but we had to buy an expansion pack to get a frickin' M1 Garand in it. Get out of my face, EA. And then you don't even put, when you introduce the Japanese little mini DLC, there's 4 weapons. 4 weapons from the American and Japanese. Are you freaking kidding me right now? 5 is the laziest. I dare say it's just as bad as Call of Duty World War II. Call of Duty World War II had so much crap in it, it made no freaking sense. With the animations, the way the guns worked, all the stuff, and the maps were just terrible. It's stupid. Battlefield 5, there's just a distinct lack of effort there. Whereas Battlefield 1 is freaking amazing. Even though I haven't played it, I could look at that game and go, that's a game I want to play. I want a Bad Company 3. Everybody still remembers and loves these characters. I mean, when I posted up the first Bad Company, I was like, nobody's probably going to watch this. There's a few people watching it, and everybody's commenting on it and going, hey, I remember this series. I fondly remember playing this. And, Bad Company 2, as far as I can tell, with the controls and the aiming and just the gameplay of this game is still, and I would dare say, superior to any Battlefield since. Maybe not 1, but every Battlefield since, yes, 3 and 4 included. There are things about 3 that I like, but overall, I liked this game better. It was much better balanced. There wasn't so much stupid, chintzy crap put into it, and it wasn't a bug-filled mess when it came out. This game was pretty solid when it came out. They just didn't have enough servers. As per the norm of EA, when they launch a multiplayer game, they don't allocate enough servers on the first day just to make people angry, because they're stupid. Because we gotta have servers for Madden. Yeah, because all the 5 people who play Madden online, they gotta have their thing. Anyways, I'm ranting. Look, I freaking love this goddamn game. I loved it that they allowed me to take an M1 Garand World War II rifle into a modern game and completely just bop kids with it because they're stupid. Absolutely goddamn adored this game. I love the fact that they brought up Operation Aurora, something I did not know about World War II, and made a little backstory to it and made it the focal point of this game. That way they could kind of, I admit, they reused the little assets from 1943, but not a lot. But it was enough to where they actually made it into a competent backstory campaign mission for this game. And everything kind of wraps up and it's solid. My only gripe with the campaign is that the characters don't do as much silly crap as they did in the first one. That was what was so charming about the first one. It wasn't so much that it was just another rip-off of Kelly's Hero storyline, but it was... the characters were very unique. I mean, Preston was supposed to be kind of the silent protagonist because he's your avatar. You kind of personify yourself through him. In this one, he's got a lot more personality, and you see him do a lot more, which makes sense. But Haggard is a little off in this one. Sweetwater's still Sweetwater, but there's no, like, the little playful, like them over there playing rock, paper, scissors and screwed around while everybody else is trying to get something done. Haggard and Sweetwater are just being stupid. That's what was so funny about the first one. They just done more of that in this one. It would have been more lighthearted. Because that's what I loved about the first one. It's kind of a lighthearted, stupid adventure. This one's more, oh, it's gritty realism, serious. And I'm like, that's not bad company. Make it part 3. Make it more like, make the interactions with the characters and the silliness more like the first one. But give us the gameplay of the second one. Expand on it. For what I don't like about Battlefield 3, make the gameplay more like Battlefield 3 for the most part, the shooting and all that. But this game was so freaking solid. I just missed the heck out of playing this game online with my friends. We played freaking so long. I was actually at a GameStop conference when they were announcing this. And I saw this, because I remember there was Borderlands coming up, there was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Everybody's like, oh my god, Modern Warfare 2. You don't want to know which game I freaking played more? This freaking game, because Modern Warfare 2 was freaking balls. I will not have that game on my stream, on my channel, because I hate that goddamn game so freaking much. They just completely ruined the multiplayer. The single player was a copy and paste of the first games. It was lazy. And the only thing that made that game stand out was the shock and awe of the airport scene. Which I played it and went, this is stupid. It's like, oh, you get to mow down innocent people, in a first-person shooter. I'm like, god dang, we've been doing that in Grand Theft Auto since the first one. It's like, this is nothing new in a video game. But they're like, but you shoot up an airport as a terrorist. I'm like, no, actually, if you play it, you're not a terrorist. And you don't have to pull the trigger one time. In fact, it's almost better if you don't, because you don't really you get to see more of what's going on around you. And I cannot believe they had to do something like that. It's just like, wow, this is lame. Pitiful attempt at shock value. There was so much wrong with Modern Warfare 2. So much wrong with it. Speedy, stop that. Everybody can hear you sharpening your claws of a chair. Goofy cat. But but anyways, look, I know I'm over here ranting about shooters during this time period. This was quite possibly, overall, the best multiplayer shooter during the PS3, Xbox 360 era. Speedy, everyone can hear you doing it. That's him tearing up my chair. He's been working at it for about 7 years. It's destroyed. Well, it's half destroyed. But I can still sit. And then he says, bless you, buddy. Oh, that was a big one. Oh, God, a cat. Alright. But, ever since they made this, now there was a Vietnam multiplayer expansion pack for this game, and it kind of sucked, because the AK-47 was the best weapon in multiplayer. But it actually introduced a few weapons. There was an AK-47, which is not in the main game. They put the M14 battle rifle in and the M16A1, which is a 20-round box magazine, fully automatic, and it sucks because the AK-47 is a 30-round and it has 360 goes to this screensaver thing. And there was a couple of, I think there was a flamethrower, and there was a couple other things. But the fun stuff about it was that you had the M48 Patton tank, and then you had a T-54. What sucked about it is if you played the game in hardcore mode, you didn't get a gun reticle on your gunner's sight in the tank, which was stupid. I don't understand that, but whatever. Then there was the Huey helicopter, which had a bullhorn on it, and they actually had Vietnam-era music to play over the bullhorn, which is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it seemed like 90% of the time when the music would play, it would play Fortunate One, or Fortunate Son, or whatever it is, the one like most popular song from the era. There was a Willys Jeep with a 30 cal mag on the back. That thing would absolutely destroy the helicopter. So the Viet Cong team was always trying to either steal the helicopter or steal the Jeep and use the Jeep against the helicopter, because the helicopter was a bit ridiculous. Then there was another mission with the PBR, the patrol boat, and I was a bit of a pilot in this game, or at least the ground-based things. But you had two people on that boat, and you had a twin 50 cal in the front, and there was a single 50 cal in the back. And if you parked that boat sideways in the river, you could have both guns kind of shooting about at the same spots, and just lay down a punishing, withering barrage of fire at low range with this thing, because there was a hill that you had to climb up that was napalmed. And we would sit down at the base of the valley in the boat and shoot up the hill, and just completely pin down the entire enemy team. They'd be shooting RPGs at us from way up the hill, and we just say RPG, and we just move forward about 10 feet and stop, and then hear another RPG, and we just move back about 10 feet, and that's just all we did. We just kind of went back and forth across the bottom of that river. Alright, this thing's repeating. God dang. I'm over here freaking ranting, this stupid thing keeps repeating itself. Alright, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. Stay tuned for more. I kind of got the itch after watching that Ford versus Ferrari movie to do something with driving, and I kind of have the game in mind that I may do next, which I will record that next weekend. But I will catch everyone later. Appreciate everyone for watching. Comments, the likes, the subscriptions, all the stuff. I appreciate every bit of it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.